Hello and welcome to the Moby Auxiliary Gym for the CTV Sports Basketball Season Preview. I am Ryan Green, joined by Scott Houston.
Pleasure to be here.
And we are also joined by the basketball team having practice right there behind us. Scott, I'm going to be honest. The football team's struggling. I think this team is the one that I'm most excited about at CSU. What about yourself?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, our expectations coming into the season are already high.
Yeah.
We're getting top 25 votes already, preseason rankings, and that's huge for Colorado State. Last year, we made it into the tournament for the first time in quite a few years, so expectations coming into the season, I don't know that they've been this high in almost a decade.
Let's start actually off with getting some top 25 votes and our schedule with that.
Yes.
The Mountain West is a very, very strong conference, but our non-conference games aren't that very strong. So what are your expectations for the season game-wise?
Yeah, well, our first half of the schedule, like you said, isn't really that strong. Last year we were going up against teams like Duke. This year the highlight of really our out-of-conference schedule is Washington. And they're a strong team, but they come from a very weak division in the Pac-12. So we're going to have to play incredibly well out of conference. But really our true challenges are going to come in conference against our in-conference rivals.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you got UNLV, New Mexico, San Diego State, just to name probably the top three there.
And now Nevada coming in, who's also a very good team.
Exactly. And Fresno State, they're having some high expectations. Let's actually go into players on CSU right now. A lot of new additions, but a lot of seniors as well. Who are you looking out for this season?
Actually, the player I'm looking out for the most this year is someone who didn't even see the court last year, is Colton Iverson. It'll be the first time we have a true big man for our team since, well, as long as I've been here. Pierce Hornung really had to carry this team anywhere near the rim last year. So really Colton Iverson is the addition that our team needed with our lack of size.
All right, so we have new additions. We got somewhat of a tough schedule, kind of a weak schedule as well. What are your expectations for this team at the end of the year?
I think this team could contend for the Mountain West title. I don't think they'll win it. I still think the title is going to go to UNLV. They're just that step above us. They're already ranked in this preseason polls. But I think the Rams here could challenge for it, and I'm expecting either second or third place this year.
Those are my numbers as well. Second and third, I could easily see. You're right. UNLV is going to be a really talented team. San Diego State isn't far behind them. I think they're just about at our level.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to be fighting with them for second place. And I would hope to see a higher seed in the national tournament this year than we saw last year.
Yeah, you'd hope for middle single digit at least, and hopefully a ranking by the end of the year.
All right, well, that's all the time we have for you. Basketball team's going to keep practicing. We'll send it back to Riley and Ryan.